Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Moxie DIY in Java. I'm Michelle. Today's video is all about the haunted house. So grab your cup of coffee or your favorite beverage and join me. When I saw the flyer for this playlist, I immediately thought of the Haunted Mansion from Disney World or Disneyland. And the quintessential part of this ride is the portraits. When you initially enter the ride, you're surrounded by a room with 4 of these portraits, and the room seems to stretch. And these are the portraits. They start out looking normal, and as they stretch, they look more and more sinister. So I was inspired to make these for my home. So all I did was I just used my normal printer at home. I think if I were to do it again, I would get it printed somewhere else, just so that way the colors were a little more vibrant and not so muddy. But it turned out pretty good. And then we're also going to use this large collage frame from the Dollar Tree. Now, it took me a long time to find these. I don't know if they're seasonal. I feel like a frame being seasonal is strange, but I don't know. Maybe there's a run on collage frames. But I'm just measuring it out to make sure that my print will fit inside the frame, and then I will use the excess paper that I cut off to create a mat for the print itself. And to do that, I use double-sided tape to kind of make the top and the bottom match the width of the white on the sides. I hope that makes sense. This is a pack of the wooden stickers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to paint the little bats black to match the frames. And we're going to do this with the rest of the portraits, which will make a total of 4. My video, along with a bunch of others, are part of the Haunted Halloween collab and challenge, and it is hosted by Jackie of Crafting in Mimi's World, Ellie of DIY from House to Home, and our guest host is Misty of Gleespin Designs. And I am so excited to do this. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, so anything spooky or creepy I love to do. And I hope that you will check out the playlist and all of the hosts of this playlist and all the creators who are also participating, because we put a lot of work into this. So with that, let's continue. I have been wanting to make this DIY for years now, and I finally got around to doing it. I found this lantern at the plus spot of Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to prep it with an alcohol wipe, and then we're going to apply the decal, which I cut out on my silhouette. And this phrase, "do not wake the dead, they are grumpy," is one that I saw a few years ago at the store at home, and I thought it was super funny, and I thought that it would go really well on this lantern. So all I'm going to do, it's super easy, is just apply it. If you don't have a silhouette or a vinyl cutter, stickers will work perfect for this. The fonts I used were Copperplate and Chiller for the word grumpy. First things first, we've got to measure. So this particular tote bag had a really great pocket on the front and some space right above it. So those are the places that I'm going to measure. So this top part, I am measuring for a section of the decal, and then the bottom part will be the main part of the decal. We will be creating the decal on HTV or heat transfer vinyl, and whenever you do that, you want to make sure that you cut with the glossy side down and you mirror your letters or script. That way it comes out right because you cut on the bottom part of the vinyl. So as you can see, it says "Welcome Foolish Mortals," and it is backwards, which is perfect for heat transfer vinyl. So here it is, it's all cut out, and now we're going to apply it to this bag. Now I'm not gonna lie, applying these decals to the bag was a test of my patience. I did use a very conservative temperature on my heat press here. I started out at 280 and that did not work. I will show you in just a few minutes that the vinyl did not even transfer to the bag. I'm not entirely sure what this bag is made out of. I think it's probably recycled plastic because it looks very similar to the reusable grocery bags that you can find these days. As you can see, I started out doing the heat press on top of the vinyl for 30 seconds for each press, and then I do it on the back side of the vinyl. If you are enjoying what you're seeing today, I hope that you will consider liking my video and subscribing to my channel. I usually put out all things inexpensive but beautiful DIYs for your home. Yep, it didn't transfer. So here I am trying to figure out what to do. So I hike the temperature up to 300 and we're going to start all over again, and I'm showing you that it didn't work. So I'm putting those back inside and we're going to start all over without the towel. It's cool to the touch, but it still did not transfer completely. So what I'm doing is I decided to just take off the transfer tape and very, very carefully, this is sped up to 400%. So this is very, very slow, but I'm carefully peeling that off and making sure that all of the sides and the tops of the letters are sticking as best as I can to the bag. And I do the same thing with the graphic, and then we're going to go back in and do this all over again without the plastic transfer and only a towel. And third time's the charm, this time it did transfer. And here are the completed haunted projects. Which one was your favorite? I think mine is the lantern, just because I've been waiting so long to make it, but I really like the bag too. I've already used it multiple times, and I can't wait to put the portraits up in my home during Halloween. Well, as always, I'm so glad that you have spent your time with me, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day or week whenever it is that you're watching this. And until I see you in the next video, take care.